Hello and welcome to another update video about DOT. The prices reacted perfectly to the communicated support zone. Not only to that, actually it reached the 38.2 retracement and is now moving quite substantial upside today. Made you aware of this support area for the fourth wave, and so far it seems to be following here our preferred wave count in yellow. Wave 5 of 3 might be unfolding right now. So circle wave 5 of wave 3 might be unfolding right now. Then we should get a 4 and a 5 still, in this ongoing structure. We might be able to add a trend channel that could be of relevance. I'm not entirely sure how relevant it is going to be because, to be honest, the subwave structures are a bit messy. But so far, yeah, you could say broadly, this is being respected. The next main Fibonacci level, so if wave 5 is really unfolding, which absolutely it could be, you can never rule out in a wave 4 that we get a bit of a fake out. So it's still worth to be a bit cautious. We haven't got that sustained break above the recent highs. That's why breakout trading is typically so difficult these days. Okay, it is still possible, especially in the fourth wave, to come down again and retest support. But that's why we always suggest these pullback zones, these support areas. It didn't even need to use the lower support box. So what we said was, okay, let's follow this wave count, but below $6.10, the lower support range will become relevant for a much more difficult wave structure, because it would have meant that the price topped in a three-wave structure. And that leaves a lot of room for interpretation, just a lot of room for interpretation. We always want to avoid that. So it's following the clearer count, which is great to see. Seems to be following that fifth wave. Initial target would be $8.60. Now that's the 61.8 extension. Typically a fifth wave reacts to that level. It's the taking wave 1 and 3 together, and then comparing with the length of the wave 5. That's one key target. However, we also need to consider the bigger picture. And if I take the length of the overall wave 1 and I go to the low of the wave 2, then I get to minimally the 1.236 extension. That's the minimum target that I would like to see for this third wave, minimally. Better would be the 1.38, which is at $9.57 or even $10.77. Yeah, so $10, $11 would be ideal in the third wave, which means that this fifth wave within wave 3 could extend a bit. But that all depends on whether the fourth wave is really finished. Again, we haven't got a sustained break. It just is trying to break above, but it's stopping currently here at the $7.69 level, 38.2 extension, and the previous swing highs. Again, that's why breakout trading is so difficult. That's why I prefer pullbacks in cryptos, because anybody who entered in the support box could now, it doesn't really matter if it now rallies in wave 5. Now it's all about risk management, moving up a stop loss, taking partial profits. I mean, honestly, with a move, even if someone entered here at the top, I mean, it's still a 10% move, within a very short period. So it takes you 10 years to get that in interest when you have a bank account, right? So here you can do that. Here you can get that in a day if things go well. But yeah, not much more to add. So what I would like to see now is continuous movement to the upside. Obviously, as long as it's holding higher lows now, this would be the wave count. What it shouldn't do in this particular wave count is to break below $6.39. Then it will take a break. It could then still reset wave 4 a little bit lower, because this could be a very complex wave 4 correction. But if we get a bit more of a sustained breakout, a sustained break above 769, then I think we have further confirmation that this fifth wave is unfolding to 860 next, and then sort of $9.50, $10, $11 in the next step. Bigger picture, after the third wave, we should get another 4 and a 5. And that might then take us to even the next fib levels. But let's first see if it can fill in the third. And the support levels are clear. Next targets are clear. Structurally, I don't really like the look of it. But, we use Elliott Wave still to track some structures as long as it gives us a somewhat clear structure. To be honest, for DOT, we had some really good entries or support areas here that were communicated in previous weeks and months. So I do take them off the chart if they're not relevant anymore. Otherwise, we have a very, very colorful chart. Obviously trying to give you the, also for shorter time frames, the relevant support zones as well. And it's quite a stable uptrend. I mean, it's still following it. It's just that it just doesn't have a great look, really, to be honest. But it's okay at the moment. So let's see if it can get to the next levels. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.